Whenever you hear the year 2019 said aloud in the future, there's a good chance the only thing St. Louisans will be able to think about is the Blues. It's been one heck of a year, and the Blues are out west in Arizona right now trying to cap it off. Craig Berube and his team looking to end the year with the most points in the NHL. They need a win. It was the Coyotes striking first, though, on the power play in this one. Connor Garland rifles this one past Jake Allen, 1-0 Arizona in the first. Blues would tie it up, though. Some nifty passing from Robert Thomas and Alexander Steen set up Tyler Bozak in front, 1-1 after one. It would be the veteran Phil Kessel who just untied it in the third to give Arizona the lead again. Right now it's still 2-1 Coyotes, more than halfway through the third period, so the Blues have some work to do. So at 6 o'clock, I assembled a Blues all-decade team for the 2010s, and now it's the Cardinals' turn. The last 10 years of St. Louis baseball gave fans a lot to cheer for and a lot of players to remember. But who's on the all-decade team? Here's what I came up with, looking at years with the Cardinals, overall numbers, and memorability during the decade. So let's get the Cardinals' most obvious all-decade selection out of the way right away. Surprise? Well, not really. Yadi's the catcher. It really was his decade after all. Albert Pujols is the pick at first base, but it's not a runaway as he was only a Cardinal for 2 years this decade. How weird does that sound? Newly minted Gold Glover Colton Wong takes second base by a wide margin. Matt Carpenter barely gets the nod over hometown hero David Freese at third, just based on longevity standards and overall numbers with the Cardinals this decade. Paul DeJong is this team's shortstop and well on his way to being the best offensive shortstop in Cardinals history. In the outfield, Matt Holliday is a slam dunk, but the other two spots were tough. Alan Craig's time in St. Louis deserves to be remembered though, as he was an RBI machine, and John Jay had a sneaky good 6 years with the Cards. Go look at the numbers. For the rotation, I go Adam Wainwright, Michael Wacha, Lance Lynn, Chris Carpenter, and Jack Flaherty sneaks in with his insane 2019. Not a bad top five, with guys like Kyle Loesch, Jaime Garcia, and Carlos Martinez just missing out. Want to see my reasonings for who made it and who came up just a bit short? Check out our full list on KSDK.com. Let's get a quick update on some former Cardinals. Larry Walker, Scott Rowland, they're tracking pretty well among public Hall of Fame ballots released thus far. Rowland, he's got a huge bump so far this year, and Walker, he's trending towards that 75% he needs in his last year of eligibility to make the Hall of Fame. And back to the Blues, I know when I hear 2019, that's literally the only thing I'm going to be able to think about.
I think all of St. Louis agrees with you. Thanks, Corey.